Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. And one of the big cameras that is rocking the photo world right now is the Fuji X-T1. Continuing on with Fuji's X series, the X-T1 has a lot of things about it that people are really liking. And a lot of people are just really excited about these Fuji bodies. I hear more and more people I know that either professionally or just as hobbyists are going over to these cameras, getting rid of their Nikon DSLRs or Canon DSLRs, and they're absolutely loving these Fuji X series cameras. So taking a look at the X-T1, we've got 9 of the most appealing features of the X-T1. Just to give you an idea of why people are loving these X series cameras and why in particular the X-T1. So first and foremost, we've got the 16 megapixel X-Trans CMOS 2 sensor. I want to make sure I have that saying that right, because it's a bit of a mouthful there. But this sensor is a very good characteristics, or I should say a sensor that has very good characteristics. It is good detail, good high ISO abilities. It's able to shoot very clean, very nice high ISO images and dimmer lighting, and when you compare those together, we have a winner of a sensor. You know, I've said in other videos that, for instance, the 70D's 20 megapixel sensor isn't measuring up to the 24, but I'd also said, you know, that if you had the 70D as more of a high ISO stellar winner, then it would be okay that it has less megapixels, which is the case here with the X-T1. You've got a little less megapixels. It's not 24, but 16 is decent, especially when you've got an excellent high ISO abilities on this sensor. Number 2, we've got a weather-resistant body. Always welcome to have a weather-resistant, weather-sealed, more rugged body, and the X-T1 is fitting the bill here, and makes for a nice camera to be able to be out with and not worried about the elements affecting your camera. Number 3, we've got the 2.36 million dot OLED electronic viewfinder with 0.77 times equivalent magnification. So we've got a class-leading viewfinder here. From all initial reports, the viewfinder on this thing is extremely nice viewfinder, very detailed image, no complaints, nothing lacking here. In fact, quite the opposite. A lot of people are saying they prefer to shoot with this thing's viewfinder, not missing an optical viewfinder at all. Number 4, we've got something really cool to do with the electronic viewfinder, and that's a dual view mode in the EVF. And what that allows us to do is you can have the regular view and focus peaking. So it's a digital split image. So basically what you're doing is when you're looking through that very detailed viewfinder, you can see the focus peaking, which allows you to do very detailed manual focus adjustment, as well as on the other side see your normal view. So you're not missing anything. You don't have to feel the need to flip back and forth. You can see both of these screens in a split style display right there, and it's a neat thing, and a lot of people are really liking that option. Number 5, the top plate. ISO, the shutter speed, exposure compensation, drive mode, metering controls, all these controls, basically just the design of the body, the way it's arrayed, reminds us, as they're supposed to, of film days, of, you know, Leica-like type of body. Very nicely engineered, machined body. The type of body that you like just for the aesthetics of it alone. So it's, you know, one of those things that just just one of those things that evokes appreciation of the build quality of the design in and of itself. Then we have 6 programmable function buttons. And I'm sure many of us wish that our existing cameras had this many programmable function buttons. It's like Fuji is really trying to listen to their user base, to photographers out there when they hear complaints about other cameras and things, because here's Fuji's got 6 of them. Some people don't even barely have more than 1 on their camera, depending on which body you're shooting with. But Fuji's giving us 6 of them on the X-T1. Kudos, Fuji. Then we've got built-in Wi-Fi, including the remote control from a smartphone or tablet ability, which is pretty cool. And you know, some cameras do have this now, and kudos that the Fuji X-T1 has it. So that's a welcome addition. And 8, really good movie ability on the X-T1. We've got 1080p at, 1080 at 60p, which is decent, which is good, and furthermore with a 36 Mbps bit rate. So that's better than a lot of the Sonys. A lot of the Sonys, I think, are topping out around 25, and a lot of the Nikons I don't even think are getting up there. So really nice to see Fuji coming along with the video abilities and giving us you know, some advanced video abilities in the X-T1. The also to note, it has a built-in stereo microphone. I almost just skipped over that because it's more standard these days, but nice that it's in there. Built-in stereo and mics, nice to have. What else do we have? Number 9, clip-on external flash included with the camera. I like this. This is neat because you know, it's not an option they're trying to sell you after the fact. They're throwing it in there with the camera for you, so you get a clip-on flash, so it's not always on there for other times you don't want it. It's there for the times you do need it. You can clip it on and you don't have to pay for it. It's not an additional add-on that costs you money, so that's really nice. So that's 9 features that Fuji has built into the X-T1 that make it such a nice, interesting camera that help to explain why it's so appealing to people out there. Not just the X series as a whole, but this specifically, the X-T1, why people are really liking it. What do you guys think? Do you like the X series? Do you like the X-T1? Do you think these 9 features are important? Are there ones that appeal more to you? Let's have a discussion below on the X-T1 in the comments. Let me know, and thanks for tuning in to artoftheimage.com. We'll be back soon with some new videos, some new articles. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the world of photography, videography, and technology right here at Art of the Image. Thanks a lot, folks.